Miss Wilson, did you happen to make a call to Barrington while I was in New York?
Barrington? No, I didn't call Barrington.
And you don't know of anyone else making the call?
No, Mr. Olson. There was no one else in your office while you were gone.
Okay, I just wanted to check. Seems the telephone company has me billed for a call to Barrington. And I know I couldn't have made it. Guess I'll have to give them a call and get this straightened out.
Well, it looks pretty bad for the telephone company, doesn't it? It appears Mr. Olson has been charged for a call he didn't make. And whoever did make the call didn't get charged for it. Want to see how it happened? It was quite simple, really. Yes, this is a central office switchboard, probably much like the one at which you work. And this is where Mr. Olson's billing trouble began. It happened like this.
Long distance.
Say, operator, would you give me Barrington 8756, Mr. Alan Jacobs?
Yes, I will.
Barrington?
8756. Your number, please.
Adams 2, 1363.
Thank you.
Jacob speaking.
But the operator spots a recall. A customer asks that her call be canceled. So the operator does so before completing the Barrington ticket. There. Did you see that? He said his number is Adams 2, 1363, but the operator has written Adams 2, 1633. In the short time it required to handle that recall, she got the number transposed in her mind. But there's no way of catching it now. The ticket is on its way. Mr. Olson knows he didn't call Barrington, and he's going to complain to the telephone company. The simple little error on the Barrington call is now beginning to cause trouble for 14 different people.
This is Miss O'Shea.
This is Mr. Olson at Adams 2, 1633. My phone bill shows a charge of $1.05 for a call to Barrington on June 15th. Now, I'm certain I didn't make that call. I've never called Barrington in my life.
I'm sorry that happened, Mr. Olson. I'll try to find our record of that call, and maybe we can get it cleared up right away. Will you wait a minute, please?
I'll hold on.
Thank you. Hello, Mr. Olson.
Yes?
I found the record of that call, and it shows that on June 15th at about 10:30 a.m., a call was placed to Mr. Alan Jacobs at Barrington 8756. Is it possible that someone else who uses your phone may have made the call?
Not a chance. My secretary is the only other user, and she's certain she didn't make the call.
I'm very sorry that there's been this question about your bill, Mr. Olson. I'll check into it further and call you back by tomorrow. Will that be all right?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Three people so far have been affected by the charging error on the Barrington call. Mr. Olson, his secretary, Miss Wilson, and Miss O'Shea, the business office service representative, called a service rep. Now Miss O'Shea checks her files in an attempt to find who did make the Barrington call. When she finds no clues, her next step is to call the Barrington office. There, the service representative must check the tickets for Barrington 8756, the called number, to see if that party has ever called Mr. Olson or any similar Adams number. 4 persons involved now. We find that the Barrington party has made several calls recently to Adams 21363, but none to Adams 21633, Mr. Olson's number. The Barrington service representative relates this information to Miss O'Shea, and she realizes it's a case of a transposed number.
All right. Thank you. Goodbye. Mr. Olson, this is Miss O'Shea at the telephone company.
Yes?
We have found that you were incorrectly charged for the Barrington call. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. Your new balance will be $25.64 after we have
The mystery of the charging error on the Barrington call is finally cleared up. But the work required to correct the error is just getting started. First, a form must be made out to credit Mr. Olson for the charging error. Then the original ticket must be corrected in ink. The ticket is attached to the credit form, and then they are forwarded to the accounting department. In the accounting department, more people are directly affected by the error on the Barrington call. This girl must review Miss O'Shea's voucher and post it to Mr. Olson's account so that he will be credited for the call he was charged for but didn't make. 3 more accounting employees are then involved when the voucher is filed for summarization. Various sorting operations are necessary to process the corrected ticket, and the billing clerk must type a statement for the customer who did make the Barrington call. It is then totaled and added to next month's bill, a full month late. So far, 10 people have become involved in this one error. In the meantime, Mr. Olson has arrived at the public business office to pay his bill on the way to lunch with 2 friends. Mr. Olson explains that he did not make the Barrington call and that Miss O'Shea said he would not have to pay for it. However, he again asks what the new balance should be on his bill. The cashier must refer Mr. Olson to the public office service representative for that information. 12 persons involved now. Mr. Olson's 2 friends are kept waiting while the business office service rep checks on the balance due. Finally, the correction is verified. And now Mr. Olson can pay his bill.
Say, what was all the runaround about?
Oh, they had me charged for a call I didn't make. After a lot of fuss about it, they found someone else had made the call, and somehow the operator put my number down.
Say, you know, that happened to a friend of mine once. What's wrong with this outfit anyway? All they do is advertise about their good service, and then they pull a stunt like that.
Well, from now on, I'm going to keep track of all the calls I make. No telling how many other people's calls I've been paying for.
Well, it seems the error on the Barrington call has done more than make work for several people. It has now started a chain reaction of unfavorable opinion toward you as an operator and the telephone company. Who knows how far it will go? In all, 14 people were directly affected by the simple transposition of figures on the Barrington call. First was Mr. Olson and his secretary, Miss Wilson. Miss O'Shea, the Adams service rep. The service rep in Barrington. The credit clerk. The billing clerk and 4 other accounting employees. The business office cashier. The business office service rep. And Mr. Olson's 2 friends. This all points up how important it is that we write our tickets accurately. If we put the wrong calling number on the ticket, we charge the wrong customer and create extra work for as many as 14 persons. Just imagine how many people would be affected if each of our 20,000 operators made only one simple ticket error each day. Accuracy isn't all that's necessary. If our writing isn't clear, our accounting people may mistake one number for another and charge the wrong customer for the call. Then we're right back where we were on the Barrington call. Here are some things to remember when we write our charge tickets in order to avoid errors such as we saw made on the Barrington call. These figures are too large. They overlap the line and consequently are difficult to read, no matter how accurate they may be. Here is how the figures should have been written. Notice how much easier they are to read. The characters are simply made, no loops or frills. The 2 and 3 and 5 are especially distinct. These figures can otherwise be easily confused. And remember the lesson we learned on the Barrington call. Write the number down as it is being received. Be careful to avoid the mistake our operator made in answering a recall while trying to remember a calling number. She could have written the calling number down and still have been able to answer the recall within a few seconds. This was a legible ticket, but it was not a well-written ticket, for it was not accurate. Accuracy is just as important as legibility. If you do not understand the customer, ask him to repeat. In just that few seconds, you may be able to save all the work involved in adjusting an incorrectly written ticket. So remember, write legibly and accurately. And be sure to follow the advice of the title of this movie, Write It Right.